You know that one corner in your home that always feels a little too dark, maybe next to the couch or in the hallway where sunlight never really makes it. Yeah, that spot deserves some love too. The good news is, not every plant needs bright light to stay alive and thriving. Some actually prefer the shade. They're the chill roommates of the plant world. In this video, we're diving into the best low-light indoor plants that don't mind living life on the dim side. From leafy greens that thrive under your desk lamp to plants that look great even without sunlight, these are the ones that'll bring life to those shadowy spots. So, grab your coffee, relax, and let's find out which plants are perfect for your not-so-sunny spaces. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be ready to turn even the gloomiest corner into a cozy green haven. No fancy grow lights required. First up, we've got the Monstera, the ultimate statement plant that somehow manages to look tropical even in the darkest corner of your living room. What's wild is that this beauty actually evolved to handle filtered light under thick jungle canopies, which is why it does great indoors with low or indirect light. You don't need a sun-drenched window to keep it happy, just a bit of ambient light will do. Its big split leaves aren't just for show either. Those iconic holes actually help the plant capture limited light more efficiently in nature. It's also a total air purifier, known to reduce indoor toxins and boost humidity, which makes your space feel fresher and more breathable. Plus, Monsteras grow surprisingly fast even in dim spaces, so you'll see new leaves popping out before you know it. It's low maintenance, easygoing, and gives your room that lush, designer vibe without demanding much, basically, the perfect roommate for your low-light lifestyle. Next up is the Peepal Bonsai, a compact little powerhouse with a big personality. This plant has deep roots in tradition, literally and culturally, but what makes it stand out for low-light homes is how adaptable it is. Originally a tropical tree that grows under partial shade, the Peepal Bonsai adjusts beautifully to indoor lighting. Even fluorescent or indirect light from a window works just fine. It's known for its glossy, heart-shaped leaves that add a calm, zen energy to any room, and it's also a natural air purifier that helps balance indoor oxygen levels. Studies even show that ficus species like the peepal can filter out toxins such as formaldehyde and benzene from the air, which is a big win for indoor spaces. Just keep the soil slightly moist and give it an occasional misting, and it'll stay lush and green all year round. It's the kind of plant that quietly thrives while making your home look like a mini wellness retreat. Now let's talk about the elusive large Monstera Obliqua, the rare cousin of the classic Monstera that plant lovers can't stop talking about. This one's famous for its paper-thin leaves full of dramatic holes, and while it looks delicate, it's surprisingly good at handling low light. In its natural habitat, it grows beneath dense rainforest canopies where sunlight barely filters through, so it's perfectly suited for those dim apartment corners. You don't need a grow light or a sunny window, just bright, indirect light and steady humidity, and it'll be happy. The Obliqua is also a slow grower, which means it won't outgrow your shelf or corner anytime soon. Perfect for smaller spaces. Its unique fenestrations aren't just pretty, they actually help the plant capture what little light it gets while reducing wind resistance in the wild. So, if you're looking for a rare showstopper that thrives on a chill, low-light vibe, this one brings that rainforest luxury. Look straight into your home without all the hassle. Eucalyptus might not be the first plant that comes to mind for low light, but certain indoor varieties actually handle it pretty well, especially when given a bright corner with filtered light. What makes eucalyptus special is that it doesn't just look elegant with its silvery, coin-shaped leaves, it also smells incredible. That natural minty aroma helps purify the air and can even ease stress or congestion, kind of like having your own mini spa setup at home. Studies show eucalyptus leaves release compounds that can reduce indoor bacteria and improve air freshness, which is a huge bonus for closed spaces. It prefers well-draining soil and light watering, so it's pretty low maintenance once you get the balance right. Even in dimmer spaces, it'll keep its fresh, clean look and that soothing scent. So, if you're after a plant that not only survives in low light but also keeps your space smelling like a calm forest breeze, eucalyptus is the one to bring home. Lucky bamboo is the ultimate low-light legend, the plant that basically refuses to die, no matter how little sunlight you give it. Despite its name, it's not a true bamboo but a type of Dracaena, which naturally grows in the shaded understories of African rainforests. That's why it thrives in low to medium light, making it perfect for desks, bathrooms, or hallways with barely any windows. What's even cooler is how it grows happily in both water and soil, so you can keep it in a glass vase for that clean, minimalist look. It's also believed to bring good luck and positive energy according to feng shui, and honestly, who couldn't use a little extra good fortune? Keep its roots covered with clean water, change it every 2 weeks, and that's pretty much all it asks for. It's the kind of plant that quietly thrives, adds a fresh green touch, and asks for almost nothing in return. A total win for low-light homes. The variegated Monstera is like the high-fashion cousin of the regular Monstera, bold, dramatic, and absolutely stunning, even in low light. Its marbled green and white leaves look like they were hand-painted, and surprisingly, it doesn't need constant sunlight to stay healthy. In fact, too much direct light can burn those white patches, so a shaded or softly lit spot works perfectly. This plant naturally grows under dense canopies in tropical forests, which makes it perfectly suited for indoor environments with limited sun. It loves humidity, well-draining soil, and a bit of indirect brightness, that's it. What's fascinating is how each leaf has its own unique variegation pattern, making every plant one of a kind. While it's a slower grower than the classic Monstera, it brings instant luxury to any space with minimal effort. Think of it as living art, low light, low drama, but high reward for anyone who appreciates rare beauty. The snake plant is the definition of effortless, tough, stylish, and practically indestructible. If you've ever killed a plant before, this one's your redemption arc. It's one of the best low-light indoor plants out there, capable of surviving in spaces where sunlight is more of a rumor than a reality. Native to West Africa, the snake plant evolved to handle neglect, drought, and dim conditions, which makes it perfect for busy folks or dark apartments. What's even cooler is that NASA's Clean Air study found it can remove toxins like formaldehyde and benzene from the air, making your room healthier while looking sleek and modern. It stores water in its thick, upright leaves, so you can forget to water it for weeks and it'll still look great. Plus, it releases oxygen at night, rare for most plants, which means it's perfect for bedrooms. Low light? No problem. The snake plant just stands there looking amazing, quietly making your air cleaner while you do absolutely nothing. The jade plant is that dependable, old-school favorite that somehow fits in anywhere, from your office desk to a dim corner by the couch. Known as the money plant, in feng shui, it's believed to attract prosperity and good vibes, but beyond that, it's just a really solid low-light companion. Native to South Africa, the jade plant stores water in its thick, glossy leaves, so it doesn't mind if you forget to water it now and then. While it does appreciate a bit of indirect sunlight, it can easily adapt to low-light conditions and still grow steadily, especially if you keep it warm and let the soil dry out between waterings. What's interesting is that it can live for decades, some even pass from one generation to the next like a family heirloom. Its compact size and sculptural shape give it that perfect, mini-tree, look without the maintenance headache. Basically, it's the kind of plant that brings a little charm, a touch of good luck, and zero stress, all in one cute pot. The Philodendron Tortum is a real showstopper, a plant that looks like it belongs in a tropical art gallery but somehow thrives in low light like a champ. Its thin, twisted, skeleton-like leaves give it a wild, sculptural look that instantly upgrades any room, even one without direct sunlight. Native to the shaded rainforests of Brazil, this plant is built for indirect or filtered light. In fact, too much sun can scorch its delicate leaves. It's low maintenance, only needs watering when the top soil dries out, and absolutely loves a bit of humidity, which makes it perfect for bathrooms or cozy living spaces. What's fascinating is how it adapts to limited light by stretching its leaves toward any available brightness, creating that graceful, architectural shape people love. Plus, it's a natural air purifier, helping to clear toxins while looking effortlessly cool. If you want a low-light plant that turns heads and still stays easygoing, the Philodendron Tortum nails that balance perfectly. The air plant is like the cool minimalist of the houseplant world, no soil, no mess, just pure style. These little wonders, also known as tillandsias, don't need dirt because they absorb moisture and nutrients straight from the air through their leaves. That means they're perfect for low-light rooms, offices, or bathrooms where sunlight is limited and humidity does the heavy lifting. Native to tropical rainforests and mountain regions, air plants naturally grow on trees and rocks under shaded canopies, so they're totally fine with indirect or artificial light. Just give them a quick soak in water once a week and a good shake to dry, and they're good to go. What's awesome is how creative you can get with them. Pop them in a glass terrarium, hang them in a shell, or perch them on a piece of driftwood. They clean the air, need almost zero upkeep, and bring this airy, modern vibe to your space that no other plant quite matches. The pitcher plant is one of nature's coolest little rebels, a carnivorous plant that thrives in low light while pulling off some serious science fiction energy. Its tubular pitchers aren't just for looks, they're actually traps that attract and digest small insects, giving the plant extra nutrients to survive where the soil is poor. That means even in low-light indoor conditions, it holds its own by creating its own food source. Native to humid, shaded jungles, the pitcher plant prefers indirect light, moist soil, and a bit of humidity. Think steamy bathroom or a bright but not sunny windowsill. You don't need to feed it bugs, it'll do just fine on its own, but watching it work its magic is half the fun. It's an eco-friendly way to keep gnats and mosquitoes in check, too. With its alien-like beauty and low-maintenance attitude, the pitcher plant is proof that you don't need full sun to have something spectacular and totally different growing at home. Adenium, also known as the desert rose, might sound like it needs blazing sunlight all day, but this hardy plant actually adapts surprisingly well to bright indoor spaces with indirect light. Its thick, sculpted trunk, called a caudex, stores water like a camel, which makes it drought-tolerant and super forgiving if you forget to water it now and then. The real show, though, is its vibrant trumpet-shaped flowers that burst in shades of pink, red, or white, bringing a pop of color to even the dullest corner. Adenium thrives best in warm rooms and can handle partial shade, especially if you keep it near a bright window. It prefers well-draining soil, minimal watering, and a bit of airflow. Basically, it's a low-stress plant that gives back way more than it takes. Fun fact: in some regions, it's considered a symbol of resilience and positivity because it continues to bloom even in tough, dry conditions. It's the perfect mix of exotic beauty and easy care for anyone wanting a touch of desert drama indoors. The string of pearls is like the bohemian jewelry of the plant world, cascading, elegant, and effortlessly cool. Each tiny bead-like leaf stores water, which is why it can handle low light and a bit of neglect without losing its charm. Native to dry African regions where it grows in shaded nooks, this plant actually prefers indirect or filtered light indoors. Too much sun can shrivel those perfect pearls. It's ideal for shelves, hanging planters, or spots that get ambient brightness but no harsh rays. Just water it sparingly, about once every 2 to 3 weeks, and make sure the soil drains well. What's fascinating is how efficient it is. The round leaves reduce surface area, helping the plant conserve moisture even in dim, dry conditions. Plus, it occasionally blooms with tiny white flowers that smell like cinnamon, a small but delightful surprise. The string of pearls adds instant texture and personality to low-light rooms, proving that you don't need sunshine to have something truly stunning. The money tree is one of those plants that instantly lifts a room's mood, lush, structured, and always looking a little too perfect for how little care it actually needs. Known scientifically as Monstera aquatica, it's famous for bringing good fortune and positive energy, but it's also a total champ in low-light conditions. Native to swampy, shaded areas of Central and South America, it's built to thrive without direct sunlight. In fact, too much sun can scorch its leaves, so a softly lit corner or office space is ideal. It loves moderate watering. Let the top inch of soil dry out between drinks, and it'll reward you with rich green leaves and steady growth. What's cool is its braided trunk, which isn't just decorative. It helps the plant stay upright and symbolizes unity and prosperity in feng shui. Studies have even shown that money trees can help reduce indoor air pollutants while boosting humidity. So whether you're chasing good luck or just want a plant that looks like success, the money tree totally delivers, no sunlight required. The spider plant is the classic, set it and forget it, houseplant, easygoing, forgiving, and perfect for just about anyone, even total beginners. It's one of the best low-light indoor plants because it can thrive in everything from indirect sunlight to fluorescent office lighting. Native to the shaded forests of South Africa, this plant evolved to grow under tree canopies, so it's totally fine in rooms where the sun barely shows up. Its long, arching green and white striped leaves add instant life and movement to any space, and it's an absolute superstar at cleaning the air. NASA found it can remove up to 90% of indoor toxins like carbon monoxide and formaldehyde. It's also one of the few plants that self-propagates easily, sending out adorable, baby spiders that you can replant or share. Just water it when the top inch of soil dries out, and it'll stay fresh, full, and vibrant. Whether you hang it up or let it spill over a shelf, the spider plant brings an easy, natural charm to even the gloomiest corners of your home. The rubber plant is a total powerhouse when it comes to low-light living, bold, glossy, and surprisingly easy to care for. Native to the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, it naturally grows beneath taller trees, so it's well adapted to shaded or indirect light conditions. Its thick, dark green leaves aren't just beautiful, they're built to retain moisture and handle low-light environments without losing their shine. What's impressive is that this plant can actually grow several feet tall indoors, even without direct sunlight, making it perfect for adding height and drama to a room. It's also one of the best natural air purifiers. Studies show it helps remove toxins like formaldehyde and improves indoor air quality. Keep the soil slightly moist, wipe the leaves occasionally to help it breathe, and that's about all it asks for. The rubber plant is strong, low maintenance, and looks like it belongs in every stylish, cozy home. A true statement plant that thrives quietly in the background while making everything around it look better. And that's a wrap, 16 incredible low-light houseplants that prove you don't need sunshine to keep your home green and thriving. Whether you've got a windowless office, a cozy apartment corner, or just a busy lifestyle, these plants have your back. If you enjoyed this list and found your next plant obsession, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more plant tips, and drop a comment sharing which one you're bringing home next.